Hello friends, how are you? Hope you all will be fine and happy. I came up with a new video number 5 of Dutch traffic signs and rules. And this will be the last video on this topic on road signs and rules. So after that, I will come up with new videos regarding driving. So as I told you before that if you want to read in detail the documents related to road signs, you can go into the description and click the link from there, and from that link you can find out that document. You can find out a free Dutch driving theory practice test by clicking the link given in the description. And also I have prepared 365 questions PDF for you based on paid practice apps, but it will be free for you for your practice and you can get more knowledge. So let's start. The eighth category of warning signs. As you can see, if you see this sign means the road at front is uneven. There will be bumpy road at the front, so you need to reduce the speed. And if you see this signboard, obviously it is very clear that there is a bend towards the right side. And with this signboard, there is a bend, road is bending to the left. So obviously if you are on very high speed, you need to be careful while bending. This signboard means that first you will be turning right, bending right, and then immediately the road will be turning left, and these will be the sharp bends. So you need to be very careful. And if you see this signboard, it means that first you will be turning left and then immediately right. So there will be two turns. So if you are on high speed and there are two turns, you need to be very careful while turning. And if you see this signboard, and you must remember, if you see this signboard, this means that you will have to read it from left to right. Left to right. Uh, Left to right mean um, you are climbing upward, 50% climbing upward. It means there is a steep slope or 50% slope and you are going upwards on the slope. So if this signboard, you see this signboard, read it from left to right. Like if there is a signboard and if you read it from left to right, it means you are coming down of the slope, down from the slope. This is a 7% slope which is going downwards. So this signboard will let you know that how much steep you will be going up or how much steeper you will be going down. So if it is snow, ice on the road, or there is a rainfall, it will give you the fair idea that at how much speed you should travel or at how much care you should take. This cross means there is a warning sign that there are two roads crossing at this point. There is a dangerous junction. You might have the uncontrolled junction where there is no signal, and this is the cross junction. And if there is a cross junction, you need to be very careful. And this signboard, you can see the arrows are representing the roundabout. So after passing the signboard, you must be reaching the roundabout. And if you see this signboard, this means that there is a railway phatak, railway crossing, and with the railway gate over there. So if there is a railway gate over there, so you will have to wait for passing the train, and once the gates are open, then you can pass. And sometimes there may be barriers uh, at the railway crossing. The next signboard is the railway crossing without barriers or gates. So it is very important that if this kind of signboard is there, you must stop there and you should see left and right. And if there is no train passing, then you should carefully cross the railway crossing. Otherwise, you should stop. This signboard means that you are approaching a railway crossing and there is a single railway track. You will be crossing a single railway track. And if there are two cross on this pole, it means that you will be crossing two railway tracks. So there are two railway tracks at the front. So it will give you the fair idea that how much time you will need to cross the railway tracks. This signboard is a warning sign that uh, there is at front is the tram track. So you need to be careful. This signboard means that there is a bridge, which can be a moving bridge, or if it is a fixed bridge, still it is a hanging bridge. So it might be a hanging bridge or it may be a moving bridge. So you need to be careful. This signboard means that there is some construction work or road works are going on in front. And this signboard means that the road was wider if you are coming from this side, and road is getting narrower ahead. And this signboard means that road is getting narrower from the left side. If you're coming from this side, it means road was wider, and on the left side it is getting narrower. This is a similar kind of signboard, but you can just see that if you are coming from this side, from the right side, the road is getting narrower at the right side. Here it was, if you are coming from this side, the road is getting narrower from the left side. So it depends from which direction you are coming. So it may be narrowing from the right side or narrowing from the left side. It depends on which side this signboard is placed. And this signboard means that the road is slippery and it might cause an accident. So you need to reduce your speed and be careful. This signboard means the children are playing, or children might be playing in this area, the children area. So children may be crossing the road. So you need to be very, very careful. The signboard means the zebra crossing. The pedestrian may be crossing the road ahead. So if the pedestrians are crossing, you must need to give them the right of way. So this signboard will automatically and well before time will inform you that you need to be give right of way to the pedestrian crossing the zebra crossing. This signboard means that there is no zebra crossing at the front, but this is the place where the people usually or generally or oftenly cross the road. So you need to be careful. Although if you are on the priority road, you don't need to give them the right of way, but if some pedestrian doesn't know, you must need to be aware of that. And you should have your foot on the brake pedal so that if somebody doesn't know and he crosses the road, you can stop your car. So this is a warning sign. And this sign means obviously the bicycle is made on it. It means there is a bicycle crossing ahead, or bicyclist maybe crossing the road ahead. So this is the warning sign. So you can be aware in well before time. So if you see this kind of signboard, obviously car is passing and there are chippings flowing away. It means that there are road chippings, loose chippings on the road. So if you are on this road, you must close the windows of your car so that no chippings can hit you. And if you are traveling on the bicycle, if there are bicycles on that road and there are road chipping, you need to reduce your speed so that no chippings can hit the bicyclist. So this is a warning sign that there are loose chippings present on the road. If you see this kind of signboard, it means there is a dead end or road is closing, or there is a canal or river on the side of the road or at the front of the road. So you need to be careful. This signboard means that there are wild animals in this area, and wild animals can be crossing the road. And normally, the times when it's the morning time from 7 o'clock into the evening 6 o'clock, there are less chances that the animals will be crossing. But after 6 o'clock in the evening till 7 o'clock in the morning, there are more chances that wild animals will be crossing the road. So you need to be careful there as well. So this signboard means that there are cattle farms nearby and cattle are free to move, and you may encounter cattle on the road. This signboard means there is a two-way traffic. Like the road you are using, you are going at front, and there is a oncoming traffic on the same road as well. The signboard means that there is an airport in front of you in the shorter distance. So you will be passing through a airport area. This signboard means that there is you need to take care of the wind direction. So this signboard is telling that there is a wind direction balloon is present at front, and if you want to see the wind direction, you can see the direction of that balloon. This signboard means the obviously the traffic signals are now present ahead. This signboard means there is a possibility that long queue of cars or vehicles can be there. That might be a rushy road, and usually there could be the queue of vehicles. So if you are coming on high speed, you need to be careful that you need to reduce the speed, and if there are queue of vehicles, you need to stop there as well. This signboard mean there might be an accident at front. So if there is an accident at front, you need to reduce the speed and be careful. This signboard means there is a rainfall and the visibility is reduced, maybe reduced because of the rainfall. And you know, if the visibility is reduced because of the rainfall, it is less than 50 meters, then you need to switch on the fog lights. And this signboard means there is a snowfall. This signboard means the snowfall. And if there is a snowfall, and obviously the rules for the visibility apply. If the visibility is less than 50 meters, you would require to switch on the fog lights. This signboard means that there is something serious at front or something dangerous is at front, and you need to be careful. So it is an alert sign. This signboard means there is a road jump present ahead, road bump present ahead. So you need to be careful. This signboard mean there is a normally you would have seen the rods present on the streets, the entry of the streets, and if they want to regulate the flow, they open up those roads, and you cannot pass through that street. So these kind of things are these can be removed and these can be fixed. So these things are normally placed on the start of the streets or any roads entries to regulate the flow of the traffic. So if these signboards are present, you must be careful, because if your lights are not okay, if your visibility is not good at that particular day and that pole is opened, so you will hit your car to that pole. So you need to be careful. Then comes the direction signs, which are very important, and you might see those signboards on the motorways. So if you see this kind of signboard, scare signboard, this arrow is representing that the direction you are moving, and this will represent that what immediate destination you will reach. That is Harlem, that is 23 kilometers away. And this signboard that after that destination you will be reaching Amsterdam, and Amsterdam is 34 kilometers away. So this signboard will be telling you that where you are heading. And this signboard A44 means that the motorway number or highway number on which you are traveling. Now comes this signboard. You can see there is an arrow turning to the right, and this is 1200 meters, and there is R name written. It means you are approaching a motorway exit, and that exit is after 1200 meters. So if you are going to exit the R name, so this sign will give you the indication that after 1200 meters you will be reaching the exit. And after the exit, if you want to go Arnhem, you need to exit. And if you don't want to go Arnhem, then you will have to go Appledore. And there is also a signboard which is telling that there is an airport. If you want to go to the airport, you need to exit the Arnhem. So what does that signboard means? That there is an exit for the Arnhem, and once you exit the Arnhem, then you can also go to the Apple Dome, the next destination, and also if you want to reach the airport, and also if you want to touch the approach the highway, and that is N50. So this number is also given that on this exit you will reach to this destination, you will go to the airport. If you want to go reach the N50, you need to exit from there. Similarly, this signboard is showing that if you are turning right or if you want to exit, These destinations you will find out. And if you want to approach N470, that will also be in this direction after the exit. This signboard is representing that in the direction of travel, after some time, there will be the parking area, there will be restaurant. If you want to fuel your car, it is just approaching. And when it will be nearby, after 1 kilometer, 1,000 meters, 1,200 meters, or 600 meters, later on, the signboard will be mentioned, and that will also mention the distance to that location. Similarly, this signboard is showing that you are heading, there are two lanes, and you are going to Den Haag and Woerden, and this Den Haag is the motorway number is A12. If you want to go to A12, you will follow this line, and also N212 will be coming ahead. And once you will reach those locations nearby to these locations, also the distance or direction will be mentioned. Like when you will be approaching A12, if you want to go to the A12 and Utrecht, the road will be turning right. So you will have to take this right lane. This signboard is showing that if you are riding a vehicle or lorry which carries dangerous goods or chemicals, you need to follow this lane, and you need to be very careful. Or this is the lane for those vehicles which carry the dangerous goods. So you must, if you are driving a car, so you must be careful if there is any lorry traveling on that lane, that particular lane, because if that is carrying, that might be carrying dangerous goods, and if any accident, tire burst occurs to that lorry, that can be very dangerous for you. Similarly, this is a hard shoulder. These are present on the highways and motorways. Hard shoulders means that you can stop here in case of emergency. You can make a phone call, and if there is some kind of fire on your car, you can also find the fire extinguishers. So this signboard means that this is a hard shoulder there, and this signboard means that there is a hard shoulder, and there will be a fire extinguisher as well as the phone booth may be present to make a call, or you can just stop here and make a call from your telephone. This signboard means that if there is kind of accident, or there is a hard shoulder, if there is any kind of emergency, or you are stopping here, how long is the exit? In which direction? So if this signboard is present somewhere on the hard shoulder, it means on the 50 meters away you can find the exit, and in the right direction there is an exit 50 meters away. So just pass, if there is any kind of accident or emergency is there, just leave your car there and go 50 meters away and exit the road. This is also a regulation sign. Like here you can see at front, one lane will be going left, and if you want to go left, you will have to take this lane. If you want to go straight, you can take two lanes, this lane and this lane. This lane will be the separate lane going ahead, and this lane will be right lane going to straight. Also from this line there will be an offshoot going right. So if you want to go right, you will carry this lane. So the vehicles which will be going right as well as straight can take these lanes. And if you are going straight and this line is filled by cars, then you can take this line even if you're going ahead. And if there are two lines going straight and you need to turn left, so first you come to this lane and then come this lane. Similarly, there are two lanes going straight. There was a third lane going straight. It means that after this sign, there will be the third lane will be no more. That will merge to the two lanes. And now that highway or motorway, which was a three-lane motorway, now it will become two lanes motorway after this sign. So this was the last video of road signboards, and I have tried to cover all the topics regarding the road signboards. If you go through all my videos, you will get a fair idea about signboards. Then take your bicycle, ride with your any friend, and go to the streets and see practically how these signboards are placed and what does that mean. And also, if you want to get the details documents, go to the description. There are links given in the comment section as well, and you can open the links to take those documents which contain free theory practice test, CBR official site for more details about exams, 365 questions from different exams. And if you do that, I think you can you will be knowing about every signboard which are placed on the Dutch roads. And with little more practice, you will be able to pass the exam. So if you want to get the documents, click on these links. You will find this link, get your link. If this is enabled, it's okay, you will be able to get the link. But if it is not enabled, you will have to subscribe the channel above, and you will go to the channel page. And once you subscribe, this link will become enabled, and you will be able to download the documents. So if you think my videos are good, informative, please like those videos. And if you want that whenever I upload new videos, you get the notification, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. And until next video, goodbye. Thank you very much.